Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ladies Room Talk Show. I'm Clarissa Kenty, your Kingdom Concierge. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a great day today. It was a beautiful day to get outside and have a little self-care for mental health awareness. Enjoy your lunch outside. I hope you did. Hope you're able to do that. And just kind of walk slow with it. You know, sometimes we're in the hustle and bustle and always walking fast, trying to get from point A to point B. But today was a good day just to kind of chill and take it all in. We have to be intentional about mental health. We must. And we had a great event on this Saturday with Brushes and Balance. That's with Latricia Fifi Redmond, the curator of that event, and she has it maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So this was the first one that we had this year, and I'm always joined with the stage with Lamar Story. Lamar Story is a licensed certified sound practitioner and really sets the mood, sets the tone for that. And then I come in as a certified life coach with affirmations that I spoke over everyone. And we really had some really great testimonies on today. They were telling us how well it changed them, how well it set the tone for them, how they were renewed, transformed, free. They were able to take whatever they were feeling on the inside and cast that out to the canvas. And that's what we want. We want you to be able to be free, because sometimes you're holding things in and you're bottling things up and you're not able to cast it. You don't have a safe space. One of the words we heard on Saturday was, "This was a safe space for me." Some of them came and said, "I don't know what to expect. I just knew I needed something." Like people like that, they come with some type of expectation, but they just didn't know what. And so they were able to really get everything they needed to be able to set themselves in a space to where they can go forward and run on, as we always say, and see what the end is going to be. So Brushes and Balance is definitely something you must come to. If you haven't been to one, come to it. It's a Sips and Strokes inspired event but the canvases are not etched out. You know, you create your own canvas, and it's based on what you're feeling on the inside. So the canvases were beautiful. You can go out to Latricia Fifi Redmond, go out to her Facebook page. There's lots of content out there about what happened on this Saturday. So it was really, really good event. Big kudos to you, Fifi. You always do a great job on all of the events that you do. You never disappoint. So we look forward to doing that again. And thank you, ma'am, for that opportunity. And we're going to stay in that vein, guys. We're staying in the vein of mental health. And so we had that space on Saturday. Now we have a space here at the table. So we have some beautiful and amazing women who are here at the table. We have the founder and the owner of this spa located in Homewood, Alabama. They have the aesthetics, they have the sauna, they have the all the everything, all the things, as they say, to really put you in a space of mental health. So Chandra, welcome to the Ladies Room.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
It's such a pleasure to be
I'm glad that you're here.
Yes,
I talk about your spa all the time, and people, when they hear, she has sponsored the Ladies Room Talk Show on many occasions and many Mondays. And so we're grateful for that. We're grateful for that sponsorship. And so we just pray many, many more blessings to you. So let's talk a little bit about the name of your spa and some of the services that you offer.
Yes, we are Refined Non-Invasive Aesthetic and Wellness Center. We specialize in building confidence, recovery, and just positive, just alignment. Mm-hmm. We have everything from body sculpting. We do all advanced treatments. We do laser lipo. We do cool sculpting. We do so much more.
I like that. There are so many people that need various things.
Yes.
And so you provide a plethora of services into various people. So when you go in for things like the sauna, it's like an infrared sauna.
It is an infrared sauna.
I love that. So let's talk about that, because some people don't know the difference between the sauna and the steam room.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
So ours is basically infrared heat. So you have your oxygen therapy, your ozone therapy, plus you have, of course, the red light therapy, which is good for anti-aging. It is also good for weight loss as well. And we also do chromotherapy that helps to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles, and the salt therapy. And that's the Himalayan salt therapy that helps you to breathe and to just, get rid of all of those toxins and impurities in your body.
Now you said something. Everybody
Yes.
has their own need of what they are looking for.
Yes.
Now getting rid of those fine lines and wrinkles.
Fine
That's
lines
where I
and
am.
wrinkles.
I'm in that space. I want you to
Yes.
know, Chandra, going forward, I'll never not want anything else. I will always want that going forward. So
Yes.
if you have a chart on me or some type of data
Yes.
on me, just
Mhm.
always know, put in big letters. I will always fight the aging process going forward. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Aging
Now you have
beautifully.
this beautiful, yes, absolutely. So you have this beautiful young lady over here.
Yes.
Let's introduce to the listening audience who this beautiful lady is and what she does at your spa.
Absolutely. This is Lexi. We call her Lexi. She is the co-owner of the spa as well. She does all things laser treatments. She does medically managed weight loss. She's a weight loss coach too. And so she just helps you to just build your confidence and just get your life back.
I love
Yes.
that. So, Lexi, let's talk a little bit about that. So, you are a coach. You are helping people kind of redefine themselves and get their confidence back, because sometimes people can feel have low self-esteem because of how they look, how they feel. If they're not feeling well, that can weigh on them too. So, what are some of the things that you're seeing with your clients that you feel are pain points that you want to target when they come in?
Mostly what I look for, I look to encourage my clients
Mhm.
basically to always love like who they are. And I always say, like, don't be discouraged by your results. Like at this moment, just keep fighting for the results that you want. And I always tell my clients, like, whether like if they're big or small, right in the middle, like you're always beautiful. And I always try to let my clients know that I see the potential in them and the beauty in them as well.
Mm.
So
I like that. And that's something I think that's rare, Chandra, that
Yes.
you and Lexi are doing at your spa, is that you're starting from the inside out. And when I say that, not just the physical inside, but the
Yes.
mental inside.
Absolutely.
And that's why Mental Health Awareness Month is so important. That's one of the things that I really, really believe in. And I like the fact that you both are talking about, listen, you're beautiful regardless of
Yes.
what you feel is perfection. And so God made us all different. And I like the fact that what you're doing is taking what you have and just, massaging it a little bit, tweaking it a little bit, but not necessarily changing the essence of who you are.
Absolutely.
So let's talk a little bit about skin. Hey, there's menopause going on, menopause, post-pop, peri, all the pauses. Okay.
Yes.
All the pauses
All the
are going on
pauses.
now.
Mhm.
So let's talk a little bit about what's going on with that, because you have the skin issues. We have stuff like our skin is dry or adult acne
Absolutely.
and things are falling and slipping and need to be lifted and brought back up.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that, Chandra. With your aesthetic services, talk a little bit more about that.
So yes, what we actually specialize in most is hormone-based body sculpting. So that goes a little deeper. So we would basically send you out for a blood panel in our in-house lab, and we would basically treat your issue, and then after that we will create a plan for you, like that will help you reach your goals. So it is definitely science behind everything that we do.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Because you're not just performing a service.
Absolutely.
You're actually taking the precautions that are needed
Yes.
to ensure that the services that you provide are the right ones for each client.
Yes.
And so I like customized services, because
Yes.
I'm not going to come, I'm not the same person that the person was that just came in.
Mhm.
So one of the things I deal with, Lexi, is I have oily skin,
Mhm.
but because of the menopause and all the others,
Mhm.
they're always saying, hey, you're a little dry, you
Yes.
need hydration. I'm like, but I
Mhm.
got oil on my
Oh,
face. You can
yes.
fry chicken on my face. How is
Yes.
that possible?
Mhm.
But people don't realize that it's very possible for you to be oily and
Mhm.
still dehydrated and have dry skin.
Absolutely.
And so how are you guys able to detect that?
Well, you can. Well, I know when I do lipo on my clients, you can definitely tell how much water they're actually taking in just by how the skin actually feels and how the machine glides, or even
Mm.
if the gel dries up faster too.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So hydration is
Mhm.
definitely
The
key.
key.
Mm-hmm.
To help flushing out, whatever we're like doing. Maybe we're like releasing fat cells or like
Mhm.
sculpting.
Right.
But you cannot get around not hydrating. That is key to your results and just
Water
to
is
you being
important.
healthy.
So do you have any types? I know sometimes when I come in,
Mhm.
there are certain services that you will perform on me that puts that hydration back. But then there's another thing that you do. I mean, you put these little things on my eyes and this big lights on my face. I don't know what you're doing because I can't see, but all I hear is, "Oh yeah, Clarissa, you're very dry." And I'm like, my face is on. How you know I'm dry? So you have all of the latest state of the art equipment
Yes.
to be able to do to check it, to make
Skin
sure
analysis
the skin
and
analysis and,
everything.
do all of these things.
Mhm.
And so that's what I like about your company is
Mhm.
because you're professional
Yes.
and you're going to do the right thing. I've never come out of a session that I did not have the results that I
Yes.
needed. So let's talk. Do you have a lot of young people come in, or is it more?
We have all ages, all ethnicities. We treat everybody. And we basically just make sure that everybody gets their own individualized care.
Okay.
So whatever they need, we will create a custom plan just for them. So, yeah.
And so now there's some things I have. We happen to be in the same building, so there have been times I see little remnants of rose petals, and I'm like, where are the rose petals coming from? So I'm like, it has to be coming from your spa. So let's talk about that. I had some friends that actually came to your spa, a husband and wife that came and said they thoroughly enjoyed themselves. So let's talk about the couples experience.
So it's all about the experience, the ambiance, just helping you to just escape and just get away from day-to-day life and just all the stress and drama, and just to relax and just be in tune with each other. We're all about being whole and facilitating that spirit, mind, soul, and body.
So they get like a couple sauna.
Deep
Do they
tissue
come
massage? They get like I said, fresh rose petals every time. They get champagne if they want that. They get chocolates. They get all kind of like little snacks, and they can even get in the jacuzzi if they want to.
I love that.
We're all about restoring, and restoration.
And it's so important, guys. And I've been married for 30 plus years, so there are times, there are ebbs and flows in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Whether you're married or not, there are ebbs and flows. And so not only do you need that individual mental health, but you need couple mental health. Change up the environment. Don't be at the house all the time. Go out on dates or do something totally different. Disrupt it. And so that's a really good way to kind of add a little difference in your relationship is by coming to your spa. And so that's what I love about this. You guys do so many fun and cool things, and not just for couples. I've seen it where there'd been like a girls' night out. They were out there hanging out one night, and y'all had all of this wonderfulness going on. And so it's good for a girls' day out. It's good for mother-daughter chill type thing. It's good for so many things that you do. And so I want to talk a little bit about a clinic that you have.
Yes.
And so that clinic is very new with your organization. And there again, that is talking about forms of health. This is more of a primary physical health. However, your mental health can weigh a lot with your physical health.
Absolutely.
You can be stressed. You can hold in a lot of anger and all of these
trauma
and traumas, and it will come out into your physical body. And so let's talk a little bit about your clinic.
So we have a new clinic actually opening on June 1st. That clinic is Clinics, CLYNIX, Biomed testing, telemedicine, and rapid care. You will be able to get 24/7 care. If you wake up with the sniffles, we are there for you. If you're having all types of weird symptoms, maybe heart palpitations, we are there for you as well. So you just have to log on or either come in clinic, and we'll be glad to serve you.
Do you guys take walk-ins?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay.
We also do telemedicine too.
Oh, very good.
So in the comfort of their home, they can call if it's 8 a.m. or 3 in the morning. They can call and then they will speak to a licensed medical doctor.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I like about telemedicine. Now, I've never used it as of yet, but when I was in South Africa last year, one of the young ladies who went with us last year got sick. is almost like flu-like type COVID-like something. She didn't have COVID, but that's how it was hitting her.
Right.
And so she was able, because she was going to fly back home. And we were like, no, that's too far. You don't need to fly back home like that.
Yes.
But she got onto a telemedicine call, was able to live stream with that person all the way from South Africa. They were able to diagnose what was going on with her and then get a prescription onto her in South Africa. And she started feeling better within 2 days, because she was there for like 10-12 days. So she started feeling better within 2 days. But had that opportunity not been there, that would have been a very long trip for her in South Africa, and not being in a place that's comfortable for you to aid with your care. And so I'm a big believer now of telemedicine. And so I'm glad that you guys offer that service, and I'm glad that you offer walk-ins, because sometimes you just don't feel your best, and you're like, hey, I just need to go in somewhere. Whoever can take me. Okay. And so, right now, do you take insurance right now?
We are in the process now of being credentialed. So hopefully by July, we will be taking Aetna, Cigna, Blue Cross. So we're in that process now.
Wonderful.
So for right now, it is just cash pay only.
Awesome. And hey, and that's fine too, because there are a lot of people, hey, just go in, pay it, and keep it moving, because you need to get the care that you need, but you also need to have people who really treat you like a person and not a number on a piece of paper. And so that's what I like about all the services that you offer, Chandra and Lexi. You guys offer services that people need, but you also care about the people, and that's what I really and truly love about what you do. And so let's talk a little bit more about some of the more of the services that you offer, the aesthetics part of things. You taking care of the skincare. What about the body? Do you do like a body scrub or something like that? Because we always talk about the face, and from the neck up, but we got to take care of that other,
Yeah, so our heavy hitters are our full body scrub. We use the Himalayan black salt. They love that. We also use an organic body polish, and that is with like the volcanic ash. So that helps to also release toxins in the body, leaves the skin silky smooth and even tone.
Wow. When I look at that, we just think about one thing, and we don't think about exfoliation and all this. You just get your rag, wash, and leave, but as we get younger, and I always say younger, as we get younger, exfoliation is so important. It is so important.
It helps with like cell turnover. So you want that to happen consistently.
Okay.
So even if you can take a few moments to like do some dry brushing at home, that will even help with that as well.
Okay. So I know that you have some scrubs sometimes in your spa that you offer. You also have some herbal teas in your spa as well, to assist with the services that you guys offer. So I'm really excited about that. Let's talk a little bit more about the aesthetic side, because I'm big on the aesthetic side. I'm always big on that. So when you go in, what are the other services that you offer? Because there's a service that you offer that can get rid of dark spots.
Right. So we do
on your face.
Yes. So what we do is what's called a Hollywood carbon laser facial. So that one targets hyperpigmentation on the skin, large pores. If you have flat moles, just a 30-minute session will like zap those moles off, and you do have about a week's downtime, but it's very mild.
Okay.
But you're going to come out with like beautiful, glowing, even tone skin.
Okay. I want to say I felt that too. I think I had that session before.
You did.
And so it was a really good session. I enjoyed it. And so listen, guys, it's very important that you take care of yourselves, because that has a lot to do with your mental health.
Absolutely.
It's just caring for yourself. And sometimes that's something that's not really taught as often, because we're just so, we're busy. And I'll be honest, my mom never really taught me that, but I saw it. I saw her do it.
Wow.
And I don't know if her mother taught her that, but it's just like the things that you do. And so my mom believed in self-care. You know, she had when I went to the house and just started cleaning things out, and she passed. Girl, when I tell you all types of body polishes,
Wow.
body butter,
Yes.
body scrub, body
Right.
exfoliation, I mean, you know, say like this and that.
It's
And
so important.
she had it all, but she really believed in going in and making sure that she had her girls' day.
Yes.
She treated herself.
Yes.
She made sure that she went in and she got those things done. Now, your eyebrows look amazing.
Thank you.
So I understand that you guys do eyebrows
Microblading.
there.
Mhm.
Okay, let's talk about it.
microblading. Yeah, it's just a simple tattoo.
Mhm.
It takes about maybe an hour and a half, well, 2 hours to actually do once
Mhm.
we numb you and everything. But you can come out with that flawless sculpted brow.
Okay. Now, can you choose, Lexi, what kind you want? Because see, at this kind, you know, I want my eyebrows to be perfected, right?
Yes.
If I have a good day, my eyebrows are going to be on point.
Yes.
But if I'm not having a bad day, you know, if I'm having a bad day,
Mhm.
it's like one is surprise and one is not. You know,
No.
I know that not all create equal, but it would be good to just be able to get up and not have to worry about my brows. And so I had it done years ago. My husband gave it to me for a birthday
Yes.
gift, but I haven't had it done since then.
Oh.
But the girl really did a good job because this, you know, I kind of having to go over them now, but she really did a good job. But do you get to choose the shape that you want, or you guys help us?
Well, we
identify
actually
that?
try to map it to your face. That's the
Okay.
whole mapping process. You don't want to
Mm.
come out of there with something that is not designed for your face.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And
Gotcha.
you're like face shape. So you
Yeah.
want something that speaks to you.
So you want to be surprised all day, even when you're not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't want that.
We do not. And so now there's something else you guys do as well. I think you do lashes.
We do periodically.
Okay.
But yeah, we just stick to more of the transformation
Mhm.
services.
Mhm.
Like, you know, one of our other major services we do is our non-invasive facelifting treatment.
Oh.
That one is top tier.
Mhm.
That one, it is so effective. We only do that once a year.
Oh, okay.
But if you are aging gracefully and you have severe skin laxity, you
Mhm.
can do that every 6 months.
Okay. I'm sure I need to
So
come in.
that technology is called HIFU, High Intensity Focused Ultrasound. It's also called ULT therapy.
Mm.
So that one literally takes 10 years off the face.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what we want. So Lexi, tell us, you know, what are some of the services that you guys are offering, that you have some specials? Are you guys running some packages or anything like that for clients?
Well, we are running some facial specials right now with the HIFU. We actually are running the anti-aging special, I believe for $18.50 for right now. But
Okay.
you get 2 of the treatments like
Yes.
each 6 months.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's one of the facial treatments. We also always have massage deals going on. We still have some going on for Mother's Day
Mhm.
because I believe it came with a jacuzzi and a
Okay.
sauna session as well
Mhm.
for $160.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes,
good price.
good stuff.
So, Chandra, tell us, how do we get in contact with the spa? How are we able to set up our appointments to speak with you guys and to go ahead and get started?
Absolutely. You can always give us a call at 205-563-9828 or log on to thesuccesscoachonline.org.
Okay. I love
Yes.
it. I love it. And so that gets us onto the website and
Absolutely.
can get us scheduled to come in and get our services.
Absolutely.
Okay. And tell everyone where you're located.
We are located here on 105 Vulcan Road, up on the hill. Beautiful view, just in Homewood.
Yeah. In the heart
In the heart of Homewood. Sorry.
Yes. Right behind
Yes.
I think, Valley Avenue. So
Yes.
with the little Vulcan. There's a
Many,
little Vulcan.
many,
There's a
many
little
Vulcan.
on our establishment. So ladies, thank you so much for joining us here tonight and just really sharing about the importance of mental health as it relates to
Yes.
self-care, because it's very important. And I think self-care just makes you feel better
Yeah,
overall.
absolutely.
It really,
Yes.
really does. So before we leave tonight, I want each one of you to, I'm sorry, with Chandra first, and then you can give you time to think about it. Okay. But what we like to do is I like to ask my guests to leave an encouraging word with our listening audience to encourage them. You know, what can we leave with them to make them feel, I know what I'm going to ask you, but about self-care and how it's important for mental health.
Self-care, like all I can say is just it is never too late. You can start at any time, any moment, and it is okay to begin again. If you're going through like life's nuances, life's hardships, come in and see us. We talk to every person. We try to just speak life. That is what we actually do.
I love it. Now, Miss Alexa, I know what I want you to do. I want you to speak to that person who feels like whenever they look in the mirror, they hate what they see. I want you to encourage that woman tonight, or man, because you guys do services for men and women. So could you speak to that person?
I would say to that person just to keep pushing and to keep going, because there's so much in life to look forward to. And even if you don't understand like why you're going through the struggles that you are going through, whether it be body image issues or just because you're not familiar with what you see like in the mirror, just keep pushing. Just keep like praying about your situation as well, because everyone really goes through different hardships, and we need to stop thinking that we are just alone in our hardships too, because the more that we talk about our issues, we can also realize that there are several other people who are going through the same issues as well. So what I would say about that, just don't think that you're alone. Just always reach out and try to just come and talk to someone. You can always talk to us, and I'm always here to listen. So never think that you're just alone in anything, because someone's always here to listen.
I love it. I think, with everything that was said here tonight, what Lexi said that she lives us with, never think that you're alone, because you're not. Anything that you're dealing with, situations that you're going through, your mindset, what's going on in your mind, you are not the only one thinking that way. And you're not the only one that has experienced that. When I look biblically at things, there's nothing new under the sun. There are people biblically in the Bible that have experienced things that we have experienced things that you have experienced. So there is a way of escape. And there is help for you. So always know that you are not alone. So if you're not feeling well about yourself, you want to have some changes that'll be made. It's not going to change who you are, but know that there is help here. There's help here with the spa. These ladies are here to help you to get yourself back on track. Lisa says she talks to the mind first, then we can go in here and whip that face together. Chandra can get it all together. And so this is a spa, I believe, guys, it's going to be good for you. We are still in the month of mental health awareness. Get out there and implement self-care. Come to this spa, relax, relate, release. Come on your break during lunch. Get off early. Come on a Saturday. I think they still do Saturday appointments. Yes. So come when you get off from work. Just come in, get those services, guys, and just relax. I remember the last service I got was a couple of weeks ago. I had them to videotape me while I was doing it. So I didn't share it with it because I was embarrassed. But I went to sleep, like hard sleep. And when I looked at the video the other day, I was literally snoring.
Wow.
And so the esthetician that was doing my services, she looked at the camera and she was like, that's what she was. She's like, I want you snoring. And I was taking the paint off the wall. So it was just a wonderful experience. I truly enjoyed it. And I know that it's something that you guys will enjoy as well. So we're continuing, guys, to bring awareness about our mental health and taking care of ourselves. Today, it was about self-care and mental health awareness. Be aware of your health, be intentional, and do something for yourself that's going to make you happy, that's going to make you peaceful, and it's going to make you joyous. And guess what? Bless somebody else. Come call these ladies. They're still running specials right now. Get on that website, grab a gift and give it to someone. I know Chandra has gift cards out there too, electronic gift cards out there that you can purchase and gift to somebody. All right. Let's get out here and let's support small business. All right. So guys, listen, again, happy Monday to you. I hope you enjoyed your day. And I want to remind you, get out and vote. It's your duty. It's your responsibility. We have to get out and make a difference. And the way we do that is allow our voice to be heard. How do we do that? By casting our votes. Go to the polls. I think we have an election coming up next week. I believe it's on the 19th. So we want to get out and vote. This is very important, guys. Get out there and vote. You got folks who can't get there, give them a ride. Let's get out there and do what we need to do as a community, as a person, as a people. All right, guys. See you next week. Same channel. Same bet channel. Same bet time.
Same bet station.
You're right, y'all. I'm talking about age now. Y'all don't know about that. But guys, listen, we'll look forward to seeing you back here next week. We love you. Stay the course. Good night.
Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa.